welcome to Pilates. Again, we're in a small space in another country. Yeah, welcome to Alat. I'm happy to bring you Pilates today. We're going to do things that have to do with the lower body the most. So we're going to work our core, the whole core, but we're going to basically use lower body. So there's going to be a lot of lying down. There's going to be a lot of side. There's going to be very little downward, face down work. This is kind of good. This is going to be very neck friendly. So let's take our head over our tailbone, our ear, shoulder, hip alignment, our belly button to our spine. Inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale over to the side. This is a curl down today. So I would like you to grab your ankle, curl down, pulling your rib cage away from your hips. Make sure your bicep is over your ear and you're getting that nice long extension with your glutes pushed into the floor. Put your hand on your ear, take your hand out to the side, your other hand, and take your head across. Take a nice deep breath in that big wide opening, and then take it across, rotate, and then sweep that arm out, looking down at your hand. Don't let the glutes come off the floor. You want that big extension. Now, hand on the leg, the other hand behind you. Begin, inhale, and exhale, rotate. Begin, inhale, and exhale, rotate. Stay with your head over your tailbone. Begin, inhale, and exhale, rotate. I want you to hold this open hip position, open shoulder position, and breathe 3 times. Feel it go up and down your rotating spine. And inhale to prepare, and exhale, bring it back to center. We're going to roll our shoulders back twice. We're going to roll our shoulders forward twice. We're going to switch sides and make sure you are still aligned. Inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale. Grab the ankle, curling down, doing that big pull out of the hip. Nice. Make sure that you are still open shouldered, that you're not rolling forward. Nice. No punch in your back. Shoulders are nice and open. Beautiful. Then grab your ear, take your hand out to the side, and bring your head over to the other side to get those scalenes open. Beautiful. And then inhale across, exhale to rotation, sweep that arm up, looking down at your fingers, getting that nice big twist. Big, big, big breath. Hand on the thigh, the other hand behind you. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. I love feeling this. Lift up, keep those shoulders open. Nice. Breathe 3 times. Good. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Bring it back to the center. Hands together. Push those palms toward the screen. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. Nice. And feel yourself pull in through the belly, up through the abdominis rectus, opening up that back without doing anything with your shoulders, no hunching, no curling forward, just opening that spine with that ability you have in your core. Put the bottom of the feet together. Take the hands in front of the ears. Pitch forward, reaching across the room. Get the shoulders away from your ears, thumbs to the ceiling. Lots of instruction, I understand. All right, rotate those elbows down, curl yourself up, head over tailbone, legs wide apart, dropping side to side. Take your time. You want to feel the hip open up. 4 and 3, belly button to spine. You should feel those right in your abdominis rectus. And 1, let's go down for our warm-ups. We're doing 2 warm-ups before we go to our legs mostly routine. All right, once you get down to the mat, I want you to lift your glutes up, take them down the mat, move your upper body up. Great job. And we're going to start with the hundreds. Take your legs to tabletop. You want to make sure your knees are over your hips. You're pointing your toes, right? You can stay here. You can curl up in this position, or you can take your legs out to the 45 Pilates position, looking through your thighs, ready to pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. We're doing the double leg stretch for the next part. Bring your knees into your chest. Put your hands on your ankle. Now, if you have back concerns, take your legs up to the ceiling. If you don't, we're coming out to the 45. So you inhale out an extension, exhale around to grab. Inhale out, exhale around. Good. Feel the extension. Feel the length of your body. Nice. Good job. Nice. Let's do 10 more. I want you to feel those legs activate and extend. Last 8. Don't lose your curl up if you're up. 6. Good job. 4 more. Last 2. And last one. Now, lower your upper body, lower your lower body to the mat, drop it away from the screen. Now, again, curl up is optional. As you know, I like to make every third or fourth workout neck friendly. So I'm going to do it as a neck friendly practice, but if for your back it feels better to be in a curl up, please by all means do what feels better. Okay, so the first piece is going to be something called a sweep up. So what you're going to do is you're going to push your leg out and up and down. 2, it's almost like a single cycle. 3, 4, 5, 6, nice. 7, 8. You should feel all this movement in your transverse abdominal. And 10. Then you're going to bring the knee down, push the foot to the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Leave it up there, and you're going to do 10 bridges. 1, 2, palms to the ceiling so you're not pushing off the floor. 3, keep that leg up there. The knee is under, or the foot is under the knee or in front of it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it up there, and for a big circle out to the side. 1, 2, 3, stay lifted. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Try to stay anchored. 10. Reverse. 1. Should come down to the ankle. 2. And lift up. 3, 4. Lift up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put that foot down. Lower your body down. Let's do the sweep on the other side. That one-legged cycle. 1, 2, 3. Make sure it goes low along the floor. 4. You want to feel that extension in front of the hip. 6, 7, 8. Really nice and low. 10, 9, and 10. Reverse. Bring your knee in. 1, 2, 3. Feel that extension. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lift for 10 bridges. 1. No, a lot of bridges today. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we circle in that lift. 1, 2. Try not to tilt. 3. You want your hip bones to face the ceiling the whole time. 5. Put your hands on it. See if you're tilting. 6. That'll tell you something. 7, 8. It's a 9. It's a ball joint. 10. Reverse. 1. So we try to practice the flexibility that it gives us 2, unless we have other things going on, which a lot of us do. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down, lower that bridge. Okay. Legs to tabletop. Single push out. One. I'm going to slow that down. Two. Three. Remember, it's to exhale back in as you sink that belly. Four. So, five. It's not an effort. Six. The effort is keeping that neutral spine. Seven, right? Eight. Nine. 10. 10 more. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. Seven. Eight. Nine. And 10. Keep that leg extended, and you're going to do a half adductor. So it's just going to go out just beyond your hip and in for 10. Two. So you have to exercise a lot of control here. Three. Four. Five. Six. Seven. Eight. Nine. Hold it, hold it. 10. Now hold it out there, and you're going to drop the heel down as if you're going under the other leg. One. So it's a diagonal. Two. So you get a little bit of the inner thigh to the ceiling here. Three. Good. Four. Beautiful. Five. Nice. We get a lot of groin work here, pelvic work. Six. Lift up. Seven. Take it as far as you can without your back hurting. Eight. Because the lift up is what's really important. Nine. So I really want you to feel that. And 10. And bring it back to tabletop. We'll go to the other side. Push it out. One. Bring it back in for that exhale. Two. Three. Keep your body in it. Four. Five. Six. Nice. Seven. Eight. Nine. And 10. Draw that line across. One. Just a half adductor. Two. Don't let your body rock at all. Three. Again, you want to feel like you're parallel to the floor. Four. Five. Six. Seven. Eight. Nine. And 10. And you're going to take it behind. One. Good. Two. Now it goes back with the knee facing your head. It doesn't rotate. You're not deliberately rotating. Four. You're just getting that inner thigh. Five, because of the reach. Six. Seven. Eight. Nine. Lift up. And 10. Bring it back up. Bring it to tabletop. Put it down. Quick little bridge. And let's go to our favorite thing to have at the beginning of class, which are roll-ups. We're going to try to start all of our roll-ups lying down today without the assistance of the hamstrings. So if you're a person who still needs the supported one, by all means, you could be with your knees bent, but let's try to go for the standard. So biggest part of it is the big inhale at the beginning to help trigger your body up without throwing it. So pull that air up under your rib cage as you lift to the ceiling, right into your stretch, and then across that C curve right here. Lift it back up and bring it all the way back down into an unfolding. And inhale up and lift gently into your reach. And then you're going to take it across and then back into your reach and curl it all the way down. I want to be as flowy as possible, so I'm not spending a lot of time on the landing. I'm going right back into the lift, and we're going to try to keep those shoulders away from our ears, right? As I start to propel myself out of screen, which I do every time I do this, even in my home studio, and curl yourself all the way down. We have 6 more. After this one, I'm going to change what our legs are doing and make it a little bit more challenging, which is probably what you really want, so that we can constantly have progress in what we're doing. Okay, for the next 2, right foot over left foot. So you're going to be kind of depending on one hamstring. And while you're depending on that one hamstring, make sure that you're not tilting yourself to the side. Okay. I would love the feet to be neutral, but if you need help, flexing your feet will help your hamstrings or allow your hamstrings to engage. So you really want to come up. It's a big reach with that one hamstring, and your feet might pop up a little bit the first time because you're not used to it, but you'll get it right the second time, which is what I'm telling myself. Second one, really dig into that core so that it becomes your propulsion. Take it across and bring it up and all the way down. All right, let's switch it to the other side. Left foot over right ankle. All right, let's do it again. Really big inhale as you pull it up to your left. Woo, that was a little sloppy. I hope that you're so busy you can't see how sloppy I just was. And then bring it all the way back down. And last one on this side. Curl it up and lift. Woo! How much support do we need? And bring it all the way across. Now, we have one more to go, and here's one we haven't done. You're going to go as wide-legged as you can. So you're going to take it out almost into your star position, not your arms, but your legs. Now, it's going to be hard to engage that double leg power. So we're probably going to pop up all over the place. So inhale up and lift. Yeah, I have to kind of throw and go across and bring it up and take it all the way back down and bring those knees together on the mat, those feet together with those knees at the ceiling. Nice. Leg day is so much fun, right? Okay, we're going to do some odd angles. So you're going to take your legs up again, and then you're going to take one leg out. So you're going to do that little kind of clamshell thing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going for 20. And again, I'm trying to keep you into a little bit of a slow pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that belly button in? 8. Are you sinking it as you're bringing your leg back? 9. And hold it out there. Now you're going to drop the leg all the way down and all the way up. 2. So this should really be slow. But what's the danger? The danger is letting your glute come off the floor, not implanting that back. So you're not going to be able to really use that muscle effectively. So what you're working on is that flat alignment, right? 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure it's long. 1, 2. I know this is an easy move, but if you're really focusing, 3, because you got big muscles recruited. 4, you're really focusing on holding it down there and then bringing it back up. 6, you're going to feel some intricate machinations kind of in there, mechanics. Good. Last 2. And then I want you to hold it down there. Now you're going to turn the knee down and up, down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a rotation. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3. Again, of course, you could be curled up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now, keeping that knee turned down as much as you can, you're going to extend. 1. Now, if you don't feel this, congratulations. 2. That's all I could say. 3. Ouch. 4. We got rotations going in several different directions here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Don't let it drift back to center. You want to keep that rotation as if that knee is facing downward. 4, 5, yay, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. I'm going to bring the other knee over and let your body drop to the side. And then I'm going to take myself around so that my working leg is facing the camera. Okay. All right. Good. And we're back to tabletop and up to 45. Take it out. 2, 3. Pull that belly in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. So we're really working in the rotations. 4, 5. Not like we never do. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. It goes all the way down and 1. We keep ourselves planted on the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulling that belly in. 5. And watch the tipping over. 6. It might happen unconsciously. 7. So you want to double check with yourself. 8. Nice. 9. And hold it there and then rotate and lift. 2, 3. Push that knee toward the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. We extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that rotation. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Lower that leg, lower the other leg, and we're moving on to our side work. We're going to go all the way down the mat. Tuck your hips under, belly button to the spine, head over tailbone, create a bicep pillow, right? Now you're going to take it up half, turn it, bring it in, take it out, turn it, and down. Up, turn in, out, turn down. Up, turn in, out, turn down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do that rotation, 20. Now from here, you're going to lower that leg and lift. 2, 3. Just touch your toe. 4. You're lowering it behind the leg. 5, 6. So make sure you don't roll back. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Touch it down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Lift up, and then knee comes down and back to center. 2. Now this is another situation where you don't want to roll. 3. You want your hip flexion to do all the work. 4, 5, 6, 7. Such a big leg day today. 8, 9, 10, 1. This one, we're getting our obliques, right? As well as our transverse abdominal or abdominis rectus. 4, 5, now. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now we're going to do something else. Flex it, push it out in little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Put your foot down, bring yourself up, and let's go over to the other side. Now you go straight down the mat, extend your arm all the way up. You're stacking your legs, create that bicep pillow, tuck those hip under. The arm can go up or the arm can go in front. Just don't rely on it, right? So you want to create an alignment. So halfway up, bring it in, extend and down. 2, let's not rush it. 3, 4, nice. 5, perfect. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, feeling that length in that waist. 4, 5, good job. 6, 7, keep that point. 8, that drives that transverse abdominal into it. 9, and we're going to hold it here on 20. We touch down behind the leg. 1, 2, nice and slow. 3, we don't want momentum to be the purpose here. 5, and the more you reach that arm, the more you're going to get into those lats, right? And that bottom leg needs to be nice and pointed. 8, 9, and 10 more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Let's take that knee forward. 1, try not to roll. 2, if you can't take it all the way down, that's okay. 3, it's better than rolling. 4, it's the movement that matters. 5, It's the journey, not the destination. 6. So this is really a Buddhist practice. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1. Good job. 2, 3, 4. Oh, those obliques love it so much. 5. Is that bottom leg still nice and strong? 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now we're going to flex those feet and push it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20, and lower them down. You're going to put your hand into the mat, come on up onto your elbows, and then you're going to scoot those knees a little bit forward, go out into your plank position or pike position. Make sure your hip is tucked under. It's easy to have your hip flatten back and lose your momentum right here, lose your alignment. So this is going to be a little different. We usually do those reaches. We're going to take both feet off the floor, curl back into a hamstring curl, out and down. 2. A little bit of balance. 3. So you might need something under your hip to support it. 4. 5. 6. 7. And if you can't do both legs, because it is hard work, 8. You do 1. 9. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now your arms should be light. You shouldn't be using them to hold you up. It's just balance. 8, 9, 20. Hold it back there. Nice. Now you're going to take it to the ceiling and down. I bet you guessed that one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep them together. 6. I'm talking to myself. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. And we're staying in that diagonal, pushing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woohoo! Got alligator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Bring yourself up. I want one leg forward and just come down to that curl down. All right, one's underneath. We're going to do the other side. This class went so fast. You have just time to do the other side, and then it's time to stretch. Right? Yeah, 45. All right, hike it, hike it. Make sure you have your glutes and your shoulder and elbow back, and your feet in a diagonal. We lift, curl, extend, lift, curl, slow down almost. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now take it to the ceiling. 1, 2, start on my hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Let's kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull that belly in. Good. You got 10 more. 1, 2. This is so all over. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Tuck the other leg under and then come over into that bend. So I like the leg under because it lifts the hamstring off the floor, and then you get just a little bit more movement in your hips and a little more extension in your hamstring. So it's different from having it in tree, which is here. You tuck it under, you have a little bit of a raise. Feel the difference, and you get a little bit more of an extension. Nice. I can't believe we are at stretch already. We're at stretch and beyond. So I want you to take one leg out to a flex. We're going to go up into young wild thing right here, because that is what we need. Now put the foot down flat, making it all the way to the toes, to the fingers. Nice. And then bring it down over into your side bend. All right, open up, open up, open up, open up. So one of the ways you can open up is push with the back of your hand into that inner leg, and that'll help bring that upper body back until you feel like you're completely in alignment. Nice. And then you're going to walk it over that other knee. We really want you to get indulgent right here because it's really is doing a lot of addressing a lot of the muscles we used. Now push off and let's do all of this on the other side. Let's start with baby wild thing. First with the flex foot, and then push that foot down and get that extra lat and leg stretch. It really does make a big diff. All right, come on down, bring it over, and again, push it to the inside so that you get that shoulder to come on open. Push, push, push. And you have that reversed reaction where your body goes back, right? Nice. And then we're going to go child pose over this leg. Try to keep the other leg pointing toward the ceiling. It wants to roll over onto the side, but then you lose your anchor. All right, come to the center. Let's take our legs straight out in front of us. Bend them slightly. So it's kind of a 45 bend. Roll your shoulders back 8 times, 2. Now I want this to be the kind of shoulder roll where you push your chest together and then your shoulder blades apart. So you're swimming. 5, 6, it's a big one. 7 and 8 and reverse. 1, I know you're saying we didn't use our shoulders. Yes, you did. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're doing a spinal twist in this position. So let's take it around. I want it to be a nice side bend spinal twist, so it's not complicated by having the hips in that tighter position. And then switch. Nice. Now we're going to come around into our tabletop, and we're going to come on down to our elbows first. We're going to slide one leg back into a flex. All right, really push into that flex. Flatten the foot of the front leg for now. Now take that foot across and flex it across the other side. Now flex the front leg and you're going to come up, lifting both feet up. Now you got that crossover. Now we're going to move it just a little bit more and then bring it back to center. Lower the foot down, stay in the runner's stretch, and then come down and back to tabletop and sit back into child pose. All right, come on back. We're going to push the other leg back. Yep. Get into the flex, then take it across. And once you have it crossed over, you're going to flex into the other foot and then come up into that lifted position. Take that leg over just a little bit more. Bring it back to center, lower it down, and bring them side by side. Sit back into child pose. Reach forward with your arms and open your fingertips. Now I'd like you to drop your chest to the floor and then scoop it up and send it back into child pose. So you're scooping, cat curling, sending it back. Nice. And last one. And then the opposite direction, send it back. Curl cat or cow down. Curl cat, child pose, cow down, up. Good. And last one, up. And nice. Good job. Let's go up into our downward facing dog. Pedal. Heels down and walk it in. Oh my goodness. And curl yourself up. Am I still here? Yes, I'm still here. Ooh, I didn't even remember where my camera was. All right, gang. Down our shoulders. So I want you to take a nice deep breath. Even another one. Your legs are apart and your washing machine. I've had like, I got to look at my heart range from today's workout. It's been crazy. 8, 7 every time I work out in humidity. 6, 5, and altitude. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center. Breathe it up and down. 2 more up and down. And last time. Thank you everybody for coming to Pilates on the road. We did everything with the legs.